Welcome back to Car Vibes, where we dive deep into the machines that spark passion, nostalgia, and the thrill of driving. Today, we're talking about a nameplate that sends shockwaves through American muscle car history, the all-new 2026 Plymouth Barracuda. Yes, you heard that right. The legend that disappeared decades ago is now roaring back onto the scene with a bold combination of old-school attitude and modern engineering. This is more than just a comeback, it's a statement that the muscle car era still has plenty of fight left, even in a world charged by electrification, technology, and evolving performance expectations. The moment you lay eyes on the 2026 Barracuda, you can tell Plymouth or the team reviving the brand knew exactly what they were doing. The design carries unmistakable cues from the original Cuda, especially the early 1970s models that became icons of American car culture. The long, aggressive hood stretches forward with a subtle bulge running along the center, hinting at serious power underneath. The front fascia blends retro toughness with futuristic styling, slim LED headlights tucked into a squared-off frame, a blacked-out grille with the Barracuda emblem glowing faintly at night, and air intake sculpted for both performance and attitude. There's a muscular stance you just don't see often anymore, wide, low, almost predatory. The fenders flare just enough to give it that unmistakable muscle posture without looking exaggerated or cartoonish. Move along the side and the car keeps delivering on its retro-modern promise. Sharp lines soften into gentle curves, giving the Barracuda a balanced but powerful profile. A sweeping roofline tapers into a short decklet at the rear, creating the classic, fastback silhouette fans were hoping for. The designers even included a subtle nod to the original shaker hood era, with an optional functional hood scoop that shakes slightly under hard acceleration thanks to active mounts. The wheels are another highlight. Standard models come with 19-inch performance rims, while the top-tier trim offers 20-inch lightweight forged alloy wheels wrapped in high-grip sport tires. All of this comes together to form a car that respects the past, but doesn't shy away from the future, but looks are only half the story. And the 2026 Barracuda doesn't disappoint when it comes to what's under the hood. The base powertrain is a turbocharged 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine delivering around 330 horsepower, aimed at buyers who want the look and feel of muscle without the heavier fuel demands. But the real talk begins with the performance models. The mid-range variant features a 3.6-liter twin-turbo V6 pushing out roughly 480 horsepower, giving it the kind of acceleration that rivals the modern Mustang GT and Camaro SS. Then there's the top performance monster, a 6.4-liter HEMI V8, naturally aspirated with an estimated 600 horsepower and 540 pound-feet of torque. This engine is the soul of the new Barracuda. It rumbles, it growls, and it reminds the world what American muscle sounds like in its purest form. Even with emissions regulations tightening, the engineers managed to create a V8 that feels raw and alive without being wasteful. And that's an impressive achievement. For drivers leaning toward the future, Plymouth offers an optional hybrid assist package on the V6 and V8 versions. This electric boost doesn't turn the Barracuda into an EV. Instead, it adds extra torque at launch, improves fuel economy, and gives the car a more responsive character in everyday driving. Accelerating from 0 to 60 in the hybrid-assisted V8 happens in around 3.2 seconds, making it one of the quickest American performance cars of the decade. Even the handling has seen the benefits of modern engineering. Instead of relying solely on brute force power, the Barracuda features adaptive suspension, upgraded aerodynamics, and a reinforced chassis that stays planted during tight cornering and high-speed runs. Whether you're carving through back roads or cruising the highway, the car feels balanced, confident, and surprisingly refined. Inside the 2026 Barracuda, the combination of retro inspiration and modern tech continues. The dashboard layout echoes the classic horizontal design seen in older models, but the materials and technology are completely up to date. There's a large 12-inch touchscreen angled toward the driver, featuring customizable drive modes, performance telemetry, navigation, and wireless connectivity. Thankfully, the designers kept real physical controls for essential features like climate and volume, staying true to the muscle car philosophy that simple should stay simple. A digital cluster replaces traditional gauges, but you can choose classic themes that mimic old tachometers and speedometers. If you want that authentic vibe. The seats are bolstered, sporty and comfortable, wrapped in leather or suede depending on the trim. Optional contrast stitching and an embossed Barracuda logo on the headrests add to the premium feel. Despite being a performance-oriented vehicle, the cabin isn't cramped. There's decent legroom up front, reasonable space in the back for shorter trips, and a trunk that actually fits luggage, something many modern performance cars overlook. Embamping adds a futuristic glow, and the sound system, tuned by an audio brand partnering with Plymouth, fills the cabin with crisp detail, whether you're listening to music or enjoying the natural soundtrack of the V8, of course. A modern muscle car needs safety and driver assist features, and the 2026 Barracuda includes everything you'd expect without overwhelming drivers who prefer a more traditional experience. You get adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, automatic emergency braking, and lane keep assist, all of which can be toggled or customized. Track-oriented safety features like launch control, performance brake assist, and stability tuning are also included on performance trims. Plymouth gives drivers freedom technology when you want it, pure muscle when you don't. What makes the 2026 Plymouth Barracuda truly special is how it bridges generations. Older car fans instantly recognize the lineage, while younger drivers see a fresh, bold coupe built for the modern era. Its blend of power, design, and tech places it right at the tension point between heritage and innovation. It proves that even as the automotive world changes, there's still room for cars built around excitement, feeling, and personality, So that's a full look at the 2026 Plymouth Barracuda, a revival that feels both unexpected and completely necessary. Here on Car Vibes, we love machines that spark emotion, and this one does exactly that. If you enjoyed this deep dive into a legend reborn, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next high-octane episode. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep vibing with the cars that move you.